The House will come to order. Members, due to our last-minute scheduling of session this morning, we don't have a chaplain, so let's pause for a brief meditation, and each member can take a moment of reflection in their own individual tradition. Pledge of Allegiance. Please remain standing and recite the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The clerk will take the roll. Members, please participate in the roll call. The clerk will close the roll. A quorum is present. Members, please take your conversations off of the House floor. The clerk will read the journal of the preceding day.
Journal of the House, 93rd Session, 2023, 24th day, St. Paul, Minnesota, Monday, February 20th, 2023.
If there is no objection, further reading of the journal will be dispensed with, and the journal will be approved as corrected by the Chief Clerk. Hearing no objection, the journal is approved as corrected by the Chief Clerk. Reports of standing committees and divisions. There's a copy of this order of business at your desk and online. If there's no objection, the reports will be adopted. Hearing no objection, the reports are adopted. Introduction of House files. The following House files have been offered for introduction today. The Chief Clerk will report the House files and give them their first reading.
Introduction of first reading of House Files 2093 through 2173.
First reading House files 2093 through 2173. Motions and resolutions. There are copies of the non-controversial motions at the House desk and online. If there's no objection, we will take action on these motions first. Hearing no objection, the motions prevail.
I go and others introduce House Concurrent Resolution Number 1, expressing the sense of the Minnesota Legislature concerning the use of Minnesota mineral resources as key components of technology. The concurrent resolution is being referred to the Committee on Rules and Legislative Administration. Long introduced House Concurrent Resolution Number 2, a House Concurrent Resolution relating to adjournment for more than 3 days. Long moves that the rules be so far suspended so that House Concurrent Resolution be now considered and placed upon its adoption.
The member from Hennepin, Representative Long, to your motion.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. This will be a resolution that will allow us not to come back on Thursday. Folks might have noticed that there's a little bit of snow coming our way.
Any discussion on the Long motion? Representative Demuth.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and members would encourage a green vote.
All those in favor of the motion, please say aye. Those opposed, please say no. The motion prevails.
Long moves that House concurrent resolution number 2 be now adopted.
Representative Long, to the concurrent resolution. We just suspended the rules, and now the motion to adopt is before the body. Representative Long.
I'd urge members to support it.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye. Those opposed, please say no. The motion prevails. The resolution is adopted. Announcements. Representative Long.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I have 3 announcements. So the first announcement is that, as I mentioned, we won't be coming back for a session on Thursday. After we recess today, we'll recess until Monday. We will also, per the Speaker's note to members last night, be canceling committee hearings and other House business on Wednesday and Thursday. So we won't have House business starting tomorrow for the rest of the week. We will be looking for chairs and other committee members for additional time to reschedule the hearings and meetings that were planned. So stay tuned. We'll try to find some time in the upcoming weeks for those to be rescheduled. The second announcement is that if folks would like to join us in the retiring room afterwards, we have a little bit of a gathering and some treats for folks. And then the third announcement is that we will be, after recess, rules will be meeting 10 minutes following that in the basement of the SOB.
Further announcements. The member from Hennepin, Representative Jordan.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members, I rise today to share a letter from the Ukrainian Advocacy Committee. Dear Honorable Minnesota House of Representatives, February 24th, 2023 will mark 1 year since Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine began. Russian propaganda claimed that Ukraine would only last a few days, but Ukraine has not only stopped the invasion, but has been able to free nearly half of its newly occupied territories through successful counteroffensives with the tremendous support of its allies in Europe and the United States, especially here in Minnesota. On the 1-year anniversary of Ukraine's fight for freedom and independence, unparalleled resilience and bravery of its citizens and military, the Minnesota Ukrainian American Advocacy Committee, representing 17,000 Ukrainian Americans in the state of Minnesota, would like to extend a heartfelt thanks to all House representatives for our support of Ukraine. Our community greatly appreciates the House's unanimous vote last March on important legislation that divested Minnesota's state pension fund from Russia and Belarus and codified Governor Walz's executive order barring Minnesota from contracting with companies headquartered in Russia. Our special thanks to all who co-sponsored the bill and for our tremendous support. Thank you, House representatives, from the bottom of our heart for standing with Ukraine. Let's remember that the war is not only about Ukraine, but it is about the triumph of democracy and peace and justice for Ukraine and the whole world. Let us honor the memory of the fallen Ukrainian defenders and the victims of Russian aggression with a moment of silence.
Members, please rise for a moment of silence for the people of Ukraine. Any further announcements? Representative Long.
Madam Speaker, I move that when the House adjourns today, it adjourns until 3:30 p.m. Monday, February 27th, 2023.
Representative Long moves that when the House adjourns today, it adjourns until 3:30 p.m. Monday, February 27th, 2023. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, please say no. The motion prevails. Representative Long.
Madam Speaker, I move that the House do now adjourn.
Representative Long moves that the House do now adjourn. All those in favor, please say aye. Those opposed, please say no. The motion prevails. The House stands adjourned until 3:30 p.m. Monday, February 27th, 2023.